What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Y'all have no idea. So I'm driving and I look a hot mess, but hold on. I'm gonna wait till some people log on real quick, okay? So y'all, when I tell you the enemy has been trying and coming at me in all types of which ways, but anyway, I just want to give a testimony real quick, okay? Because for those of y'all who've been following me for a very, very long time, y'all remember when I was trying to conceive with my husband, how we dealt with losses, and then how I went on still trying, still believing in the Lord, and how God had blessed us with a baby, Symphony, after dealing with 3 losses. I had 2 of my babies that passed away in my arms, and you know, it was a trying time, but we still believed in the Lord, and we still kept on trying. Hey, how's it going? We still kept on trying. And so after having Symphony, y'all already know I got videos in the archives where my marriage, my husband, he walked away, and my in-laws, especially my father-in-law, he sicked some attorneys on me. Y'all already know about that. And the house and everything was in their name, so he took the house back. And I just want to give a testimony, because I don't want people thinking that God, when you go through a trying time in your life, that God is not going to bless you and he's not going to give you double, okay? Because as I am now a homeowner with my house in my name, not nobody else's name on it. It has Mona Hines' name on it. Not my daddy-in-law, not my father-in-law, not my mother-in-law, not my husband. It has Mona name on it, okay? And so I gotta share this testimony, because those of y'all remember when I went through my eviction. Y'all remember when I had to move. Y'all was saying, Mona, some of y'all reached out and helped me out. You know what I mean? And I would not be, how can I say? I'm a Christian, but I gotta give you my testimony. I have my house in my name, and glory be to God that guess what? When my Father does it, when my Father in heaven does it, oh, he does it big. So let me give you the testimony. Now, remember the house that me and my husband stayed in? I told God, knew I loved that house. He said, Mona, but the Lord is just like Mona. If you listen to me, if you follow me, if you listen to me, I'll give you a better house. And I couldn't see it at that time. When I tell you God gave me double, let me tell you, let me break it down and give y'all a testimony real quick. Because I'm going to tell you, when I signed my name on that deed and I got my keys, the tears came rolling down my eyes, because it was just like, Lord, you said y'all have no idea. God knew exactly the house that I wanted, and he knew that the house that I came from, I fell in love with that house. The house that we were in before, you know, I remember my father-in-law when we were in court, how he boasted about that house. Oh, the house sat at the top of a hill. Well, guess what? My father gave me a better house on flat land, almost 1/4 acre. How about that? Oh, yeah. We had a 1 carport. With me and my husband, we had a 1 carport. God said, Mona, I'll give you a 2-car garage, and I'll give you a daggone driveway that'll fit 8 cars in it. What? I'm like, Lord, you really gonna do that? And wait a minute, hold on. I remember my mother-in-law saying, when we're helping you guys pick out a house, I don't really like a pool, because, you know, pools are high maintenance. And I always said to myself, Dad, I would love a pool. And the Lord said, done. I got a pool. Hold on, that's not it. You ready for this? I got a gazebo in the backyard. I got a playground for my daughter in the backyard. My daughter has her own bedroom. And I remember one time, I got to give y'all my testimony. I got to give y'all this testimony. I remember before they took me to court, my husband posted something on social media saying, What does it say? A wise woman buildeth a house, but a foolish one plucketh it down with her own hands. Well, guess what, baby? Guess what? Your wife was sitting up there screwing in light bulbs today. I was sitting up there like, this is what I want. This is what I want. Had the daggone AC God. This is going to get fixed. That's going to get fixed. This is going to be right. You know what? And that scripture goes right to your wife, because a wise woman will build her house, but a foolish one plucketh it down. But I got news for you. That house that your parents gave us was never mine. It was always theirs. I'm giving y'all, I don't care, like some people may feel a type of way, but no, you got to give a testimony when God has taken you from somewhere and then put you into something else on a whole nother level. And he made sure, Mona, watch what I do. I didn't have to go and commit adultery. I didn't have to look for another dude to do it. God did it. God, I'm giving y'all my testimony. I'm trying to tell you, when I had to downsize, I was sleeping on a blow-up mattress. And that mattress would keep just having holes and stuff in it. Let me tell you something too. If you look at the photo that I posted, that's my spa bathroom. That's my spa bathroom. When I was pregnant, when me and my husband stayed in the house together, we had a nice little small bathroom, but it was a shower. But when I was pregnant, I used to put a mat on the ground, and I would sit there while the steam would be on me. God said, Mona, the Lord said, Mona, I know you love that steam shower. Well, guess what? I'm going to give you a steam shower, and you got a bench you can sit on. Oh, yeah. You like the jacuzzi tub, too? That's you. What? God, like, Lord, you really going to do that for me? For me? You really? Oh, yeah. My daughter, she got her own room again. My dog got his own backyard again. Hallelujah. I don't care who is hating, who gonna get mad at me. Y'all, I look a hot mess because I've been moving all day. I don't even want to show y'all my face. Y'all, if y'all been following me for a long time, remember when we were so afraid in that house because my in-laws was about to put me out? I made sure that my cats and dogs went on a fast. You hear me? And guess what? 2 of my cats are coming back home, and my dog is too. And I even got it in the back of my mind to look for Gamera. Remember Gamera? I had to give Gamera away? Huh? But I gave some inheritance, like them instruments and stuff. Yeah, well, guess what? Your dad had that little house, but my father blessed me with my own house. And I'm not going to sit up here and I'm not going to share my testimony, because a lot of y'all probably, she was shaking your head like, dang, look at what she got. But guess what? It pushed me, and God said, Mona, if you follow me, watch what I do to you. And I'm going to tell you another thing too. When I was afraid sitting in that house that me and my husband had together, I remember the Lord giving me a dream and showing me in a new house, and how people had moved my couch in there, and I knew it was my couch, and he was showing me, Mona, I'm going to give you another house. Man, y'all don't understand where I'm coming from. The enemy had been trying. The other day, my car had to be towed because I had an oil line leak, y'all. They told me if I can't find a piece, then I can't have a car. Me and my dad was in a junkyard, and I found the same type of car. And the Lord said, here you go, Mom. Because I'm like, Father, I need you to give me the wisdom and show me how to do this. Don't tell me he's not going to direct your footsteps, y'all. Hey, there was people, I'm talking about, I know people that made quadruple more amount than I did, and they were so upset that they couldn't get a house because something came up. But the Lord said, Mona, you look to me and watch what I do for you. You don't go to no other man. You honor what I have joined together and watch what I do for you. And I remember, y'all got to understand, today I was changing them light bulbs out in my house because, I'm looking at, like, with your electric bill, if it's 14, 24 watts, I'm changing them light bulbs out to LEDs to 9 watts. I'm trying to learn how to really do it, because a wise woman buildeth her house, but a foolish one plucketh it down. And so when my husband posted that, I'm like, he must not know, baby. You married, you became one to a wise woman. A wise woman. And I know a lot of people probably shaking their heads right now. They probably sucking their teeth right now. But let me go back to telling you the house that the Lord blessed me with. So I got almost 2,300 square foot house off of a quarter of the acre land. Yeah, I got I mean, when I tell you it's so serene and it's so beautiful, it's so serene and it's so beautiful. I got a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, fireplace with a wood burning, wood I've always liked. And even when me and my husband was together, I liked that fireplace, although it was gas. And the Lord was like, Mona, how about this wood burning one? Because I know you like burning wood. I know you like the smell of that burning wood. What do you think about this? I'm like, God, for real? And then I remember one time when we was house shopping, because I was the realtor when my husband picked out that house. And I remember one time we was house shopping, and my mother-in-law would be like, this is a nice window so you can look out your backyard. And that stuck with me. And I said, Lord, I want a house where I could look out my backyard and stuff. Oh, he gave me all of them bay windows. I even got a bay window in my spa bathroom. What? Now I'm sitting up here, and I know some of y'all just like, I gotta share my testimony. I gotta share my testimony, because those of you who witnessed, you saw that, and you would say, how the heck are you still honor your husband after he put you and yours out? Well, guess what? God put me and mine's in, and ain't skip a beat either. Everything that the enemy took, God is restoring. He's restoring everything that was gone from the other household. God is just like, Mona, watch this. I was like, Father, are you serious? He said, look at me and watch what I do. When God knows the desires of your heart. And I'm going to tell you something. If you keep his commandments, if you pray and seek him, he is going to direct your footsteps. Y'all gotta understand, when I saw that thing said Mona Hines. I know y'all like, but look, I got a front porch. See, that's another thing too. With me and my husband, when we stayed in the house, we didn't have no front porch. I got a front porch. We had a nice little patio thing. I got a huge patio that got double steps that go down on two different ways. And beyond my house line, I got a freaking playground back there for my daughter, like a real freaking playground that belongs to my property. Now remember, y'all was there when I got put out. Remember that? But my father does it big, and he didn't have to go to Harvard. He does it big. I'm trying to tell you. People would look at it and be like, how the heck did you even get up in there? The Lord. I'm supposed to be picking up. Remember when I got put out? I mean, I didn't put my stuff out. I packed up, gave away, clean house. When they came in the house, it was echo, cause come on now, my background is property management. You're not gonna find any of my things out on the street. Everything that was in that house belonged to the husband and wife, but the house that we were in belonged to my in-laws. And this house right here belonged to Mona Hines. And guess who gave it to me? My father. God gave me this house. When I tell y'all, I got a pool in the backyard with a gazebo and a ceiling fan. What? A beautiful shade tree. Trees all in the back. What? When my dog get over there, he gonna be like, oh yeah. You started selling that. I started giving away stuff. And one of them was Gamera. That was my favorite cat in the whole universe. And I was so sad. And I'm gonna look them up and see if they still got that cat. Be like, y'all trying to give him back after all these years? Wouldn't that be a blessing for them to be like, okay, you can have this cat back, because that was my cat, man. But I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. I gotta give my testimony. I gotta share it because because this thank you, because some people will be like, look at all what he did and this, that, and the third, but look at what God did. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how I came out of it, okay? I got a beautiful baby girl, all right? I got a beautiful 4-year-old. You know what I mean? My dogs, my cats, they are not homeless. God still provided for all of us. Oh yeah, and I got a daggone business too. I mean, what am I complaining for? And the Lord blessed me with a beautiful home. A beautiful home. Y'all remember when my father-in-law, my mother-in-law was, and I asked them, why do y'all want to take the house? And they said, well, the house is for both of y'all, but now that we know that you're not together, we want you out. You know? They said it just like that. But God be the glory. I gotta give my testimony. I don't care if somebody feels some type of way. Tell me how you made it through. Tell me how you overcame. Tell me how God will prepare. And did I tell y'all I got my own washroom too? You know, with the washer and dryer on washroom. Yeah. Family room, dining room, living room, 2-car garage with a workman station on it. I'm like, dad, the garage is so big, y'all. I can literally play double dutch. We can have 2 double dutch teams up in there doing tournaments. It's so big. I'm just like, Father, you really did, like, jeez, God, I love you, Father. I love you. And even if he didn't do it, I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. And I'm looking at this house, and I'm going to tell y'all let me tell you another thing too. When I saw the house, it popped up to me. It was like God was like, Mona, what about this house? I said, what is this? And I looked at the area because I'm looking at a good school zone where it's not no violence, or the violent rate is very low. But the school zone is really good because I'm like, I want my daughter to go to a good school too. They got horseback riding and stuff over there. I'm like, oh yeah, my baby about to be horseback riding like how her aunt, which is her dad's sister, was. Yeah, she about to do all of that. I'm about to make sure that she's not going to lack in nothing. And I'm going to work too. But the main thing is that I'm going to serve God. I'm going to serve God and watch him. And I'm telling y'all, I got my keys. I got my keys. Some people may say, Phil, I got my keys. And y'all don't understand. My first house, somebody took that away because their name was on it. The second one, that's because my name wasn't on it. They took it away. This one right here got Mona Hines' name on it. Nobody else's name. Mona Hines. Mona Hines. And they asked me this question before I went to closing. You still gonna keep your maiden, not maiden name, you still gonna keep your married name? Why not? Yep, keep it just like that. Just like that. 2015 is when my in-laws, my father-in-law went ahead and took back his house. But God, guess what? My God in heaven gave me a house. He said, Mona, that's what you like? Okay. Well, what about this? I'm like, wait a minute, Lord. I can have this, Father, for real? Go for it. Y'all got to understand this. 8 people, listen to this. 8 people put a contract on this house. And you know what I did? I said, okay, 8 people put it on. I'm fast. I'm a fast. So I started fasting and praying like, Lord, I really want this house. I really want that house. I want it. I fasted. I drove out there and I said, oh my goodness, Lord. Really? I fasted, y'all. And what happened was, it came back after when I was fasting that they went ahead and accepted somebody else's offer. I'm not even going to lie. My realtor didn't have enough faith. Talking about, I ain't going to lie, that house right there, somebody else would go there. I said, nah, I got faith, man. I got faith I got faith bigger than a mustard seed. What she don't know is that I fasted. So when she came back and said, oh, they didn't accept my offer, I said, oh, man. And so I went looking for another house, but I was like, Lord, I don't see no other house other than the one that you showed me. Next thing you know, while she out of town, I get a phone call. The house came back on the market. I said, put in a bid for it now. And this time, I went up $10,000 higher than what they were asking for. And she still thought, like, I don't know if it's going to go through. She called me when she was out of town and said they accepted my offer. I said, let's do this. You know you want to put some shades on? Let's do this. I'm gonna say something right now. I went after this house. Let me finish telling you about the house, okay? Let me finish telling you about the house. This is my testimony. The master bedroom is double size the master bedroom that me and my husband used to have. The closet it's almost like a Hollywood closet. It's a huge walk-in closet. It's double size the closet that me and my husband, when the Lord literally gave me double. The Lord literally gave me double. Well, I know the house we used to stay in was over 2,000 square feet. This one is bigger. And like I said, it got a beautiful driveway. Huge, I mean, just gorgeous. You would not even think like, Mona, what? I showed my mother this because she was like, wait a minute. I thought my grandmother was like, oh yeah, this the yeah, Mona. I said, you really think so, Nana? And I'm going to tell you something. I just said that I was, before I closed, I was thanking the Lord for the house. All the way. Thanking the Lord for the house. Thanking him for the house. Father, I thank you for my house. I thank you for my daughter's room. She got, the whole house got ceiling fans throughout. AC pumping, heat pumping. It's a gorgeous house. Somewhere that I can chill. My folks can chill. My daughter can grow in the area. And glory to God. And no, guess what, y'all? I didn't commit adultery. There's no other man on there. Nope, there's no other man. When I went to closing, still had my wedding band on. Still had, and I remember that the words that he posted. And I'm gonna tell you something. Today, while I was sitting up there changing out them light bulbs, and we was cleaning up shop in there, it says, a wise woman buildeth her house, but a foolish one plucketh it down with her own hands. When I tell you that God will take you places, y'all, when you obey him, he will give you the desires of your heart. You look around, you thinking, I need it. No, he will send you people to help you along your way. He will send you people to bless you along the way. Because I'm going to tell you, I had a team of people making sure I got in that house. From the realtor, from the appraisal, from the inspector, when I tell you, I had a team of people. And y'all know that's what I do, property management, right? So when I bought the house from the folks and they said, oh, we're not going to fix this, I already made a phone call. And my folks showed up and was like, oh, I could get this done with nothing. I'm like, bet. Oh, I can't wait to start putting my hydrangeas outside. Planting my flowers. Yeah. It's y'all, when I tell y'all, God is good. Y'all remember when I got put out? If you don't remember, go back into the archives. Go back 800 videos ago. 800 videos ago. And I used to love that house. Now I look back at that house like that house ain't jack compared to the house that I'm in. That house is nothing compared to the house that I'm in. I'm going to tell you, like I said, I got a spa bathroom. My daggone toilet sits on the other side. Oh, glory to God. Glory, can I tell y'all my testimony? I'm going to tell you, no matter where you are at in your life, if you keep on following God and you keep his commandments, I'm trying to tell you, he will prepare a table before your enemies. They will be wondering, how in the heck did you get this? How in the heck did you get there? And it's not about materialistic things, but God, let me tell you something. The Bible says if an evil man know how to give good gifts, don't you think God know how to do it? How much more will your Father in heaven be? come on now. This ain't even nothing. I'm like, you know what? And I'm going. Y'all don't even know. God is just he's just so good. My dog had a backyard again. A huge, bigger than the one he had before. Quadruple the amount that he had before. My daughter got a bigger room. Remember when I did? Yeah, if you've been following me for a long time, remember I did her nursery? Remember when I did my baby's nursery? And they knew that. And as soon as she was born, not even 30 days, I had to pack all that stuff up. Y'all remember that? That was a yeah, I gotta give y'all my testimony. I'm not gonna be sitting up here faking. I'm not even gonna sit up here and let me tell you something. You gotta give a praise report, and my praise report is Ramona Hines. Mona Hines, I got my house. And it's in my name. It feels so good to have it just in your name. Just in your name. Nobody could come in and be like, I want to sell the house now. I want the keys now. Nope. 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 Just in my name. That felt so good. That felt so good to get my keys. I'm running the shots down. And as long as I keep God's commandments, as long as I obey my Father, as long as I put him first, he will provide my every need. He will direct my steps, and he will delight in my progress. And guess what? I know he watches me. I know he watches me, because I'm going to tell you something. When my car had that daggone gas line leak, my car had a gas line leak. I drove it to work like, what's that smell? Why do I smell gas line leak? And I mean, not gas. I'm like, why do I smell? I smell fuel like inside of the car. What's up with this? So I drove it back and then drove it again. And I said, something's not right. I said, Lord, could you please give me wisdom? I'm looking on Google, and they like, if you smell gas, don't even drive it. I'm like, oh, please, come on. I need my wheels. I'm about to move here. I need my wheels. Next thing you know, I drop my car off to the gas station and go to work. And I'm like, first of all, I tell them, please check the gas line. I'm thinking it's just a quick fix. We opened the hood. There was the gas. He said, yeah, it's a gas leak. Went ahead and put my car up. Next thing you know, he tell me they don't even have a part. I'm like, what you mean y'all don't have a part? I go back over there. I'm speaking to the guy. He act like he don't really know what to do. But his guy, some guy, he get to come over there and look at the cars. This guy looked like an oil can, not to be talking, but he looked at me and said, I know you ain't thinking about driving this car. I'm like, you don't think I can make it back? He said, let me tell you something. This is a gas line leak. It's summertime. If somebody throw a cigarette, that's it for you. I said, oh, snap. So I called my other mechanic, and he's like, don't even drive the car. I asked God for wisdom. I got it from the 3 wise men. I'm like, I'm not even going to touch the car. Next thing you know, turn around, I had to get it towed to Chrysler. Oh, yeah, and then I found out, too, that my car is under warranty for the Cadillac Converter. It's a good thing I didn't say it's changed my last name, because my folks who bought the car, they got the same last name, so I'm not going to write off of them, but hey. But anywho, so Chrysler calls me, and they tell me, yes, you need a gas line. I mean, duh, I know I need a gas line. Fix it. And like, we don't sell the part. I'm all on Google and everything. I'm asking God, Lord, I really need my wheels. Could you please tell me what to do? And Lord directed my footsteps to pick a part. I had to pick a part off of a vehicle. We was going to go up to Fredericksburg. I told the folks I'm headed out there. I said, could you please make sure the line is on that other vehicle? Y'all, they said, okay, well, let us check. I'm already like an hour out from them. It's an hour and a half to get to them. They said, okay, well, let us check. So they went ahead and they basically called me back and told me the lines were rotted. I'm like, oh man, I'm like, you telling me for $35 I'm gonna lose an entire vehicle that got 100,000 miles on it, really? And I'm like, I don't do car notes, you know what I mean? For each his own, but I'm not about that. I'm not right now, no. So next thing I'm like, Lord, what do I do? So I look back online and I see that Jessup had this same 2004 Chrysler, look real pretty too, and they just got it. Me and my dad had it down there. And let me tell you something. Looks can be very deceiving, okay? Because when we ended up going to the first of all, I was late for work. I was like, I gotta get this part. I don't even know what an oil line looks like, but I will get underneath this car. I would snatch this line out to put it on my vehicle. I gotta make some money for my baby, and like I'm determined. So we get to the car lot, and then with the thing that really amazed me, all of the cars were in the air. Like for some odd reason, they had them sitting on the rims of they had them sitting on rims and welted it into the car. So the cars were already sitting up, and I already knew what road that Chrysler was in. But I thought I was gonna find somebody, to help me take the part off. And the guy said, you need to get a part. I said, yeah. He said, you got your tools and stuff? I'm like, no. He said, well, go to him. This guy over here does it. Y'all, I turned over. This guy looked like he was like 90 years old. Tall, slender guy, but he looked like he was my grandfather's age. And I was thinking to myself, like, man, he ain't gonna know what to do. Like, when he looked like he aching. I said, look, I need a fuel line off of this Chrysler over here. He was like, all right. He grabbing his tools and he taking his time, and we walking. And I even told him, we pull up to the car. I'm like, I need this fuel line off of it. He's like, we checking inside of the car. He like, I'm gonna have to drop the motor. I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to drop the engine. I'm like, oh man, he probably don't even know what he doing. He gonna tell me to touch the He gonna tell me to touch the gas cap, or where you put the gas in. And he's like, can you feel that? I'm like, yeah, I can feel it. But I'm thinking to myself, man, this guy don't know what he's doing. So this is what he said. He say, okay, if I do it, most people gonna charge you an arm and a leg, but if I do it, I'm gonna charge you $150. I'm like, okay. He's like, but I need half up front. I'm like, man, I asked him, did he need me to help him? Because I'm thinking like he don't know what he doing. Y'all, me and my dad went to the McDonald's. I went ahead and got the money out the ATM and gave him half. We went to the McDonald's, and he said it was going to take 2 hours. I came back 40 minutes just to check on him. Y'all, he had the entire line out. I said, with Dad, I learned a lesson that day. Never judge a book by its cover. That dude was old, but I'm telling you, he had wisdom to know where the daggone gas line was. I was so happy. That gas line was so long, I had to basically put it in my father's car from the daggone dashboard all the way to the back. But guess what? I'm driving my car right now that got a gas line, and God directed me to the place to get it. And I was so grateful for that. I was so grateful. And people be looking, God will send people your way to help you, even if you feel like you may not have the manpower. No, God will send manpower your way, and it don't gotta be nobody you sleeping with, committing adultery with. You know what I mean? God will still provide. Like right now, y'all, I'm in my vehicle right now. And I would never take that for granted, because I took the train a couple of times to work. I mean, I got some cardio in, but still, it was like, I need my wheels. But God blessed me with that. And he blessed me with my house. But I'm going to tell you something right now. I would never judge a book by its cover. I thought that guy was too old to do anything. He got under that car. And I'm going to tell you something, with them junkyards, if you ever have a part that's discontinued, hit them junkyards up. That car was beautiful. I said the rims on this thing look real nice, because mine is looking a little corroded. I may have to come back and put a couple of these rims in my back seat. But God is so good, y'all. I just have to give y'all my testimony. I have to give y'all my testimony, because y'all, a lot of people were shaking their heads like, I don't understand how you can still be faithful to somebody that put you out. I don't understand, how you not moving on. I'm moving on, all right. I'm moving on up, you know what I'm saying? But I'm keeping God's commandments, y'all. I'm keeping God's commandments. Like, really, I'm literally keeping God's commandments. And God is so good. God is so good. God is so good. I can't complain. I got a beautiful home, and everything that the enemy took, it's like the Lord gave me something better. It's like the Lord gave me something better, and I didn't have to beg. I didn't have to ask nobody else for money. I didn't have to sell anything. I didn't have to commit adultery. I didn't have to lie. All I had to do is just have faith and just know that God is going to direct my path. That's all I had to do. Now I could look out the back window and see my baby swinging on her swings. My dog chilling, like what? You know what I mean? My family members coming over for cookouts, and we got a pool party going on. You know, having a good old time, sipping on some lemonade. And guess what? My father did it. My father did it. And I learned a lot of things, especially when I was all up in court. I learned a lot of stuff along the way. But I'm going to tell you something. When the Lord said, Mona, I'm going to do it, he's going to do it. And he's going to get the glory in it. What you meant for bad, he will turn it for good. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. I'm going to tell you something. And in my house, the land that is on, I can grow vegetables. I'm sitting up here like, okay, I'm gonna plant me some hydrogen. Most people say hydrangeas, but they're called hydrogens. I've been sitting up here looking at plants. I'm like, I'm about to have a green thumb out here for real. Like, yes. I'm about to be on my girly type stuff. I'm about to have a tea party with tea hats. Shoot, and when we got up in there, me and my mother and my daughter, we prayed. We prayed and just asked, and just, I thank God. I thank God for his mercy. I thank God for his grace. But I'm going to tell you something. I got to give my testimony, because this is not to brag and boast like, haha, look what I have. You saw me when I got put out of my house. My in-laws' house. That house. You saw that. And I'm going to tell you something. When we went to court, they used an attorney to try to go back in my past about another house that I was trying to fight to keep. But somebody was like, no, my name's on it, so I want to sell it. You know, this time, the only person's name on it is Mona Hines. Yep, Mona Hines. Yep, Mona Hines. That's the only person name that's on that is Mona Hines. Mona Hines. I just wanted to share my testimony. Because some people think that, oh, you just gotta know. You don't know how many giants I had to fight. And y'all have no idea. Like, the enemy had been trying to come against me. They've been trying to come against my family. Been trying to do all types of things so I would not go to the next level where God wanted me to go. And so I'm gonna tell you right now that I know somebody who's dealing with a divorce, like, Lord, how am I ever going to do this? And how am I ever going to get back? Trust God. Trust him and lean not to your own understanding. Because I didn't understand it. I said, Lord, we had a beautiful house. How in the world did they just take it from me? And Lord, I did everything. And I even showed the Lord, even when I was in that house, I was so grateful. I was so grateful. And I thanked the Lord. And the Lord saw that. The Lord saw that, and it was like, Mona, I saw you. I saw how grateful you were to be in a house like that. I saw how grateful you were to be mowing your lawn and, trying to do things right before your husband came home. I saw that, and I know exactly what you like. So here you go. I was like, wait a minute, Father. Wait a minute. Really, Lord? Here you go. Like I said, I know people who makes an income, who made 4 times more than me. and they were so upset because they didn't get approved. But yet it's like the Lord is like, you know, Mona, I got you. I would send people. Let me tell you something. In the line of business that I've been in, I will hook people up because I saw that they needed the help. God will send people your way just to make sure you get in what you need to get in. You wondering why you did it? God created those people for that exact time because he knew they were going to be there at that exact time to push you where you needed to be. That's why I be telling people, don't go off of how much you have in your bank account. Don't go off of, oh, you haven't been here that long. Don't go off of what this person, just go off of faith and what God can do, because you don't know. You could come across somebody like me or somebody that know how to do something and make a move to get you where you need to get. Because a lot of people probably doubted it, was like, I don't see how she gonna, I don't see it. But guess what? I was like, Lord, I had faith. And he's like, here you go, Mona. I'm like, wait a minute, Lord. Y'all gotta understand, 8 people was trying to put a contract on this house. I was thinking to myself, there's probably a married couple. And I'm gonna tell you why they said one couple walked away, because when the other agent said when they did a walkthrough, one of the pipes burst and it scared them off. I said, shoot, that's because I was fasting. I can see an angel right now busting that pipe. You're not about to get this. This right here is Mona Hines. Because Mona prayed to the Father, and the Father said she's going to get that house. That's the one she wants. That's the one she wants. That's the one she's going to get. Y'all gotta understand, I just want to give my testimony, and all glory goes to the Lord. All glory. And remember, like I said, when I was pregnant, and even my husband can vouch for this, when I was pregnant, I mean, we had a renovated house. So our shower, it was a shower in our master bedroom. And in that shower, I used to have like a little, I was sick because I was pregnant, and I remember in the wintertime, I would love to steam the water on me. So I would sit there and just be so comfortable inside of that small little shower. And the reason why I laugh is because if you look at the picture, God said, he was like, Mona, I know you used to like to sit down. Well, here you go. You're going to have not only a steam shower that has this waterfallish thing that come out, but I'm giving you a bench so you can sit down on this bench right here. I was like, Father, for real? You really gonna do that for me? I'm sorry. I'm giving God the praises today. And everybody that witnessed, and y'all nodding your head like, yup, I remember when she got put out. As a matter of fact, some of you ladies helped me out, because I didn't know how I was going to do it, and I did a GoFundMe to try to get out of that house. And I think my GoFundMe went up to almost $800, and then I shut it off. That was enough for me to move. But I prayed for every hand. Because that was a dark moment in my life where I didn't know what I was going to do with a brand new baby. Our computer, when my husband dipped out with the computer, remember that? One of the ladies sent me a whole box of baby clothes. Sorry, y'all, got disconnected. Everybody said when I was going to court, you're going to need yourself a lawyer. And the Lord said, Mona, you listen to me, and I will make sure I will move through you and be a lawyer. And then I got out of that. And he's like, Mona, if you follow me, if you keep my commandments, you're going to get a better house. I didn't understand it, but I said, okay, Father. I remember that dream he gave me. I remember that dream that he gave me. And the thing is that God is so good. So now when I look at that other house that me and my husband used to stay in, sorry y'all. So now I can look back and say that house that me and him used to stay in, it's some trash compared to this house. And I'm so like amped up. I'm so amped up at what God can do. You know what I'm saying? What He has done, and going forward. You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all who think, oh, Mona just not moving forward, like, is you crazy? Is you crazy? Really? I said this time next year when my daughter's a little bit older, we're going on vacations. We going to travel. Oh, I'm on a mission now. Now it's like one of those things. I'm back. I finally got a place to rest my feet and my head now. I'm back. And now I'm going hard. I'm going hard. Oh yeah. I'm going hard. I'm back. And I'm gonna tell you something. All my friends and stuff, like people that know Mona, they like, shoot. They praising God because they was there. They was there and saw me trying to fight and trying to hold on to stuff when people were walking away, and they was there and saw me crying, and they was there and they felt shoot embarrassed for me. My parents felt embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say they embarrassed. They just felt bad for me. Like, why is this happening to our daughter? Now my parents are witnessing and like, look, man, look at what God, look at how God blessed our daughter. Like, I gotta give y'all a testimony. I gotta give y'all my testimony. My in-laws put me out, but God, my Father, put me in. I gotta give y'all my testimony. I gotta give it. And I'm gonna tell you something. You know how you see houses that's like your personality? This house is just like it's what I want. Because I would see cookie cutter houses that would be so big, they had a brick on the front, but then some crazy stuff on the back and not enough lot room. Like, I wanted something with greenery around me, something that's like almost country, but not too country. You know what I'm saying? Almost country, but not too country. Let me see if I know how to. I'm sitting up here right now on my way home. And I can't wait when my dog see his spot. He gonna be like, Mama's. I remember when we moved in the other house when I was with my husband, and I remember when my husband went and got my dog and brought him to our new house, and he was so excited. When he see this, he gonna be like, really? And he's been such a good guard dog. God has been, I mean, when I tell y'all, and y'all please excuse the top of my head. I look like a daggone parakeet. I gotta give y'all my testimony. I'm not even gonna sit up here and try to not say nothing. And no, heck no. Y'all remember when I got put out? Huh? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when I was crying and stuff and had to give away my things? Remember that? Uh-huh. Yep, y'all remember that? And when people didn't think it, they feel like, most people feel like, oh, when stuff happens, that just happens. Nah, God is going to get the glory in it, and He's going to bring you back, and you're going to be reminded where you came from, what you went through. And I don't care, man. Some people may feel some type of way, but I'm going to give my testimony. Because when you're going through a dark time in your life and you thinking that God is not hearing it, you think that God is not seeing it, trust and believe me, He sees it and He's going to get the glory. God is so good, y'all. I cannot complain. And thank you, Lord, I got my wheels back. I just picked up my car. And I'm going to tell you something too. I moved out in the boonies. The boondocks. I moved out in the boondocks. And I kept having faith. I was just like, every little angle, I was just like, oh man, y'all. I'm still in amazement. Like, I'm still like in shock and in amazement. Like, Lord, I didn't have to. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm back now. So, but yeah, I was thinking about that today. I was thinking about that today when my husband posted that. And right before they took me to court, a wise woman buildeth up her house, but a foolish one plucketh it down with her own hands. Her own hands. And I'm like, you really thought I plucked down your parents' house? That wasn't my house. That was I wanted it to be my house, but now I'm like, shoot, I'm so glad. Look what the Lord has done for me. Like, do I want that house now? Heck no. He'll make you not even like what you used to be in, because he's taking you to something that's bigger and better. And then you look back at it and you so hurt about it, and now you realize, like, you know what? I'm good. I'm so good. I'm so good. Like, God is really like, I'm so good. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying not to. I look a hot mess. I don't really like. Look how beautiful it is out here. I'm trying to switch this thing around. Isn't it gorgeous out here? I'm looking forward to when my daughter's old enough, because I'm gonna still take her to go horseback riding. Oh, it's so gorgeous out here. Take her to see the horses. It's pretty out here. Yes. Mona is in the boondocks. And you know, I said too, I'm just like, Father, if far as my car is concerned, I still like my car. I think it's a really good, decent car. And I mean, it's decent enough to get me where I need to get, you know what I mean? But they was really trying to persuade me, like, you know, maybe you just need to junk it in and get you a new one. I'm like, you want me to get rid of my car for $35? That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But I just wanted to share that, y'all. I just wanted to let y'all know what's going on. I'm going to still be doing my videos and stuff about the covenant, marriage, and everything. And that even though your husband, especially some of y'all that's put away wives and you trying to figure out how, or you may be a husband that just got put out, like, how in the world are you going to make it without your wife or without your husband? It's been 4 years since I've spoken to my husband. It's been 4 years since they went ahead and gave me the deuces, you know. But I will say this, that I got my keys, y'all. I got my keys. Oh, snap, I just missed my turn. Aww. Can I go in here? No, Mona, you don't want to go on nobody's property. How did I just miss my turn like that? Because you just missed your turn. I need to U-turn this real quick. What's through here? No, I don't even want to go back up in there. But yes, y'all, so I just wanted to let y'all know that and hopefully, you know, not hopefully, I know I'm going to have more testimonies, but I just wanted to share that, you know, because like I said, I was in a place where I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I thank God for my family members. I thank God for my cousin. I thank God for my mother, my father. And I thank God for y'all prayed for me. And like really was like, Mona, I know right now you whatever, but God got you. Because really, literally, God got me. God got me. Like, I'm so grateful, y'all. I'm so grateful. But yes, this house is in my name. And I was in that. And when I tell you that garage is huge, I was like, Father, like, this is my house. This is my house. This is my house. And I'm sitting up here and I'm like, okay, I'm going to get this done, that done. I'm going to make sure I build this. I'm going to put some shrubs right here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to build. Oh, yeah, we're going to get brand new plants. I'm going to take them down there. Okay. So I'm like, now it's like God will make you busy and he will give you the desires of your heart. And my thing is like, yes, I know that we're in a trying time right now in this world, but God is still a God that loves us, and he's still a God that's protecting us, and he's still a God that's providing for us. Houses can be built and taken away, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm just so grateful that the Lord blessed me with my keys, with a deed in my name, nobody else's name. It's not in my daddy's name, my when I say my father, meaning my worldly father's name. It's God gave me my house. God gave me my house. And remember when this is everyone that like to talk smack, she's still sitting up here believing in her covenant after he done put her out. She not moving on. Well, guess what? I moved on all right. I moved right up in a house that God provided for me. Oh, God is so good, y'all. But anyway, so I'm about to pull up. Y'all have a blessed day.